Welcome everyone to the University of Southern Indiana, home of the Screaming Eagles. This proud public university is located in Evansville, Indiana, in the southwesternmost corner of the state. USI's beautiful campus sits on 1,400 acres of green space, has unique architecture, and provides state-of-the-art facilities. The university enrolls more than 9,750 students, offers 130 areas of study, and students dare to try new things in over 150 clubs and organizations. Known for its hospitality and nurturing environment, the story of USI is founded in determination and grit, and is one you definitely don't want to miss. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we'll explore this inviting campus and meet exceptional students and alumni. You'll hear inspiring stories from aspiring doctors, business and healthcare professionals, actors, engineers, and athletes, and learn why they chose to make USI their collegiate home. They're rolling out the blue, red, and white carpet for us at the University of Southern Indiana, so sit back and enjoy. This is the College Tour. First up, everyone, let's meet David, a senior majoring in accounting with a minor in management. When considering a future alma mater, David had some specific criteria in mind, but did not envision the transformative experiences he would undergo while a student at USI. Speaking of transformation, this idyllic campus has seen extraordinary change since it was established in 1965. We can't wait to hear more, David. Please take it away.
Thank you for that introduction, Alex. When I was deciding what college to attend, I knew I wanted to attend a university that had a history of serving its community, had a great location, and empowered students. I found all of these qualities and more at the University of Southern Indiana. The University of Southern Indiana started as a branch of another university in 1965. But thanks to the determination and tenacity of visionary leaders, our university became an independent campus in 1985. Prior to USI's founding, there were no public higher education institutions in southwestern Indiana. USI has always kept the needs of students at the forefront of its strategic planning. Fast forward to present day, USI sits on a beautiful 1,400-acre campus in Evansville, Indiana, close to several major cities, including Indianapolis, St. Louis, Louisville, and Nashville. The university boasts a total enrollment of approximately 9,750 students, pursuing dual credit, undergraduate, graduate studies, and much more. USI serves its community by offering more than 130 areas of study, accredited academic programs, and affordable tuition. But how does USI benefit students like me? As Student Body Vice President, I can personally attest that USI empowers students. I've had the opportunity to represent student voices with administration, intern for Fortune 500 companies, and work at the Indiana House of Representatives. It was a cool experience working in the same state house where legislation officially established USI decades ago. USI enables its students to achieve success beyond what I could have ever imagined. Looking to my future, I plan to attend law school. By taking with me the spirit of community service and encouragement I have gained during my time here at USI, from here, I'm ready to ignite my future. That's all from me. Back to you, Alex.
Wow, I'm sure your future will be bright indeed, David. Thanks for sharing. Now, everyone, before we meet our next student, I'd like to personally introduce you to the university's president, Dr. Ronald S. Rochon. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi.
Oh, thank you so much, Alex. We are so glad you are here to tour USI. But one thing you'll learn right away, it's the people that make us so special. It's our dedicated faculty, our amazing staff, but those students, our students is what we get excited about. Now that you're an honorary member of our family, here's just a little something I want you to wear with Skriegel pride.
All right, this is awesome. Thank you, Screaming Eagles, Skriegels.
That's right, Skriegel
I
pride.
got it.
Yeah, you got it.
Thank you, Dr. Sean, for stopping by and saying hi to everyone, and thank you, David, for sharing your story.
David, thank you so much.
Cheers, everyone. Exceptional education is a big part of the USI mission. For example, USI students worked with NASA to design and launch the first orbiting satellite built by undergraduate students at an Indiana public university. USI dares its students to succeed through academic excellence. Elisa is our next student to share her story. Elisa, I can't wait to hear more about your biology degree and world languages and cultures experience. You are on.
Thanks so much for the spotlight, Alex. Growing up, I lived in a safe and quiet town where in high school, I grew a passion for continuing my education. I knew I wanted to attend a college where I could easily settle down and call it my second home. Most importantly, I wanted somewhere I could stay focused to pursue a quality education. And that's where USI came in. We're often called the Goldilocks campus because we offer the community feel of a small campus with the resources and opportunities of a large campus. We're just right. One of the best resources to use on campus is the easy access to professors. With an average of a 19:1 students to faculty ratio, this makes it super easy to not only make friends, but also your professors get to know you by name. And this is a huge plus because at USI, you're not just a number to us. You're a student with a story, and we have professors here who are ready to listen to that story. One of my USI mentors is in the Pott College of Science, Engineering, and Education. Since my first visit to his office, he has helped me open the doors to so many opportunities, such as doing research on lipids and alligator skin. From medical school advice to helping me start a brand new service club organization on campus, so many of the professors I've met have invested their time to help me grow into the leader I am today. One of the greatest lessons I've learned at USI is that a college education is more than what you learn in the classroom. It's also the connections you make and the challenges you take on to develop new skills. In high school, I was searching for the college with the best value, but I never thought that the college I'd end up choosing would see the same value back in me. And with that, I'm throwing it back to you, Alex.
I'm gonna need to hear more about that alligator skin project, so cool, and the result of the dedicated faculty mentors Dr. Rashawn was telling us about. Great stuff. Thanks again, Elisa. Next, we're gonna hear from Cole, an economics and philosophy double major who's gonna tell us about his personal transition to college life, how he overcame obstacles and is making the most of his time at USI. Cole, you are on, my man.
Thank you so much, Alex. Hello, everyone. For my family, an education was always among the most important things to pursue. Being a first-generation college student, these ideas were only further reinforced in my household. Through USI, I've been able to pursue an education and make my family proud. But that's not to say I didn't face any challenges in my transition to college life. Adapting from high school to college can be a jarring experience, even for the strongest student, and I was no different. At the start of my freshman year here at USI, I was over 100 miles away from home, and I'd left behind a friend group that had helped me through the toughest times in my life. In my first few weeks here at USI, I felt alone. That was until I was fortunate enough to find Tabletop Club. I had finally found my community. Not long after joining Tabletop Club, I became the club's president. Through my position, I seek to aid students who are in the same position as me, while also setting a precedent for other student organizations as well. Whether it's in the classroom, learning and discussing with students from all over the world, or in one of our over 150 student organizations, USI encourages an environment of community engagement and inclusivity. You find whatever niche you feel most comfortable in, or forge a path all of your own. Here at USI, students are able to gain valuable leadership skills and form connections with countless individuals from different walks of life. Transitioning to college life can be a challenging endeavor. USI offers resources from mental to physical wellness to academic support that will not only help you adapt, but also allow you to grow into the best person that you can be. Right back to you, Alex.
That's a wonderful story, Cole. It's awesome that you found your community, and it sounds like there is one for everyone here. I'm gonna have to catch up with you later on to get in on some of that tabletop gaming action. Thanks again for sharing your story. Take care. Next up is Percy, a senior theater major who is also minoring in French and Africana studies. She hails from Montgomery, Alabama, and you've got to hear why she chose the University of Southern Indiana and how she found comfort learning about diverse cultures through the arts here on campus. Percy, I know you're not shy about taking center stage. You are on.
Thanks, Alex. Hey, y'all. Now, I know you're wondering what a girl from Alabama is doing so far from home. Well, I always knew in my college search that I wanted to move away. I just didn't know how far. While the warm, welcoming community is what initially drew me to USI, it was hard not to fall in love when I found out about all of the rich cultural experiences available to us here, like our McCutcheon Arts Center, our Pace Galleries, and our state-of-the-art theater located here on campus. Our USI Theater produces a host of productions for the USI community and community at large to enjoy. Within our College of Liberal Arts, we offer a plethora of ways for students to express themselves and learn about the world around them. We even offer a host of foreign languages for students as another way for them to learn about the cultures of the world. Now, theater performances and visual arts aside, our university offers a host of diversity events and presentations for students to enjoy, some of which are put on by our Multicultural Center, where students can always find a warm and inclusive face for all of our diverse student populations. It was just the place that I needed to adjust for being 7 hours away from home. One of my favorite events that we do every year is our International Food Expo, sponsored by our Center for International Programs, where our students can share their cultural diversity, their cuisine, and their customs with students here at USI. Here at USI, we strive for knowledge for life, or as the French would say, la connaissance pour la vie. As a senior, I couldn't imagine learning all that I've learned. I've learned so much about the cultures of the world around me, but more than anything, I've learned about myself, how to be brave, bold, and courageously me. And I'm forever grateful for that. And it's all because of USI. Well, that's my USI story. Back to you, Alex.
Percy, thank you for taking us through your experiences in the arts and culture here at USI. Your story about finding an inclusive support system with the Multicultural Center staff and learning about other cultures is truly, truly inspiring. And the big stage fits you very, very well. Take care, Percy. Next up, we're gonna catch up with Diego, a senior mechanical engineering major all the way from Venezuela. He's gonna share a glimpse into the all-important housing and residence life on campus. You're not gonna believe the amenities at your fingertips in the residence halls and on campus apartments. Diego, please show us around.
Thanks, Alex. Howdy, everyone. I always wanted to leave my hometown in Venezuela to find a new adventure. I chose the University of Southern Indiana because it has a beautiful campus, such a unique and diverse community, and an excellent engineering program. I can definitely say that I found my home away from home. At USI, that home for many of our students is our campus housing. It's a place that you can definitely call your own. Whether you live in the residence halls your first year or in the on-campus apartments, you will never have to share a bathroom with more than one other person. That's awesome. Just as important as where you sleep is where you eat. At the Loft, we have access to a variety of options for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So no matter your preference, you'll find something to enjoy. There's also other food options on campus and convenience items at the C-Store, your one-stop shop for all your housing needs. The housing staff all work very, very hard to make sure everyone feels welcome in the community. As a former resident assistant myself, I was able to get to know and connect with many different students on campus and help them all feel welcome in the community and their new home. As a mechanical engineering student, I'm able to use my skills to help others. Recently, a team of us traveled to West Virginia to build a vehicular bridge for a community damaged by floods. As the president of the Engineers in Action chapter at USI, I've learned invaluable skills while working for people who really needed our help, and this is what matters. I've learned so much at USI. One of the characteristics that I love the most is that it doesn't matter where you come from, you're welcome here. I've learned that you need to pursue your dreams and help others achieve theirs. I've learned that together, we can make this world a better place. Thank you, USI. Thank you for everything. That's my story. Back to you, Alex.
What a wonderful story, Diego. Thank you. I have a feeling your servant leadership is going to take you to a lot of new places. And wow, campus living looks a lot different than when I was in college. And now I am very hungry. Great work. You can take it from this next student, Josie, a biochemistry major who is also minoring in Spanish studies and public health, that some of your most memorable and transformative college experiences happen outside the classroom. You won't believe all they have been involved with. Please tell us all about it.
Thanks, Alex. Hey, everyone. When I started looking for a university, I knew I wanted to get out of my hometown. So I found the farthest university from my home while still paying in-state tuition. I also wanted a school with engaged faculty that would provide an exceptional education to prepare me for medical school. After meeting the amazing faculty in the chemistry and biology departments, I knew I was home. When I left my small hometown, I had no idea the amazing opportunities that USI would provide me. I have met so many lifelong friends and mentors here in Evansville. I am always being challenged by our top-tier education. As much as I love each of my professors, my favorite and most transformative experiences have been spent beyond the traditional classroom setting. I conduct organic chemistry research with my advisor in one of our many chemistry labs. I was a cadet in the Army ROTC for 2 years, where I learned so much about leadership, global politics, and military actions. I am the co-captain on the USI Women's Rugby Club, and serving on the Board of Trustees at USI has been the best experience of my life thus far. I learned so much about the governance of higher education, and I have a newfound appreciation for just how much the faculty and administrators at USI care for the students. The opportunities never stop at USI. I was even able to represent my university at an international conference for higher education in Romania. The University of Southern Indiana has prepared me for the next steps in my life as a physician and as a well-rounded person. I am so excited to attend medical school next year. I will always have USI to thank for fostering my curiosity and igniting my passion for people. That's all from me. You're on, Alex.
Talk about memories of a lifetime. There is no denying your wide variety of experiences have prepared you for a promising future, Josie. Your willingness to serve and passion for people will definitely help you succeed in your healthcare profession. Thanks again for sharing your story. Take care. All right, everyone, let's meet up with the one and only Tyler, a junior business administration major. You can find him showing off his moves on the court in the new Screaming Eagles arena, but even more impressive is his list of student organization involvement. Tyler can't wait to tell you about student life and all the opportunities to get involved. I'm throwing the ball to you, Tyler.
I appreciate the intro, Alex. At the University of Southern Indiana, I'm a long way from home, and that's something I've always wanted to experience. Originally, I thought it'd be nearly impossible balancing my academic, athletic, and social life. But once I set foot on campus, I found the resources and clubs that would help us be successful both in and outside the classroom. I'm part of the men's basketball team and the president of the Black Student Union on campus. I can tell you firsthand that the love from the students and fans all around the community is genuine and welcoming. From academics to service clubs to even Greek life, there's something for all students on the campus. I'm even a part of that Authentically Me Natural Hair Club. You don't have to be a collegiate athlete to be active at USI. At the Recreation, Fitness, and Wellness Center, there are countless ways to get active in the 100,000 square foot facility. Don't want to be inside? No problem. Check out a bike or hit one of the trails. There's also intramural leagues to choose from to meet other people and break a sweat. They even offer a monthly Eagle Perks program where students can receive free or discounted tickets to activities all around the community. Last month was laser tag, and trust me, we had a blast. Finally, my academics is way more than being in the classroom and studying for an exam. In the Romaine College of Business, we are connected to a network of business professionals within the community. we are introduced to countless guest speakers across the country and even the world who are willing to share their stories and the steps that they have taken to reach their success. I've soaked up so much knowledge and built family caliber relationships while being at USI. Maybe you should try it too. That's all I've got. Thanks, Alex.
Thank you, Tyler, for that glimpse of what it's like to be a college athlete, but also proving it's important to get involved and make a difference through the countless organizations on campus. I have a feeling your alma mater will be asking you to share your alumni success story in years to come. Carry on, and cheers, Tyler. To tell us all about school spirit at USI, our next student's enthusiasm is contagious. Kaylee already earned her undergraduate degree here in public relations and advertising and minor in marketing and journalism, and is now a graduate student pursuing a Master of Arts in Communication. Kaylee, let's hear all about it.
Thanks, Alex. You can ask anyone. I am one of the University of Southern Indiana's biggest fans and always will be, in or out of a USI cheer uniform. I came to USI because of its campus size and close proximity to home, not having any idea how significant an impact the university would have on both my time as an undergraduate and now graduate student. USI's 4,800-seat Screaming Eagles Arena is unreal. It's a one-of-a-kind feeling cheering on the Screaming Eagles to victory, but for me, the most special part was seeing the USI community come together to show off their Skrigal pride and support their teams. To look up into the sea of USI blue, red, and white at basketball games was one of my favorite things. The relationships made with coaches and teammates and representing the university are memories that I will cherish forever. USI has a proud athletic tradition with 10 individual and 4 team national championships. We compete in 19 varsity sports, including newly added swimming and diving. With the addition of the new Screaming Eagles Complex and Aquatic Center, there is no doubt you'll be hearing about success from our Screaming Eagles athletes for years to come. USI's mascot, Archie, is our head spirit ambassador. He's often seen around campus, and if you're lucky, you might even catch one of his impressive dance moves. Archie and his army of student Screaming Eagle fans are sure to bring Skrigal pride wherever they go. As I continue my time at USI, completing my master's degree in communications and serving as a graduate assistant in university communications, I remain a strong supporter of this institution. I am so proud of USI. The people and opportunities have given a steady foundation athletically and educationally to pursue my dreams. I can't wait to see where I go from here. Go Skrigals. Alex, back at ya.
All right, Kaylee, I couldn't resist. You inspired me to show my Skrigal pride. Thank you for sharing the Screaming Eagle history of fierce competition and impressive student and community support with us. Wherever your journey takes you, I know you'll always be a Screaming Eagle at heart. Take care. This next story might surprise you and is one you definitely don't want to miss. Senior and theater arts major Blake almost missed out on completing his degree here at the University of Southern Indiana. That is, until they granted him a second chance, as he learned a valuable life lesson. The spotlight is on you, Blake.
Thanks, Alex. A nice shirt, by the way. During high school, I was involved in theater, and I saw myself continuing after I graduated. So why would an aspiring actor choose to come to Indiana to attend college? Why not go to New York or California? My answer is simple. It was my destiny to come to the University of Southern Indiana. Things weren't always peachy keen at first, though. During my freshman year, there was an unforeseen medical event in my family life, and this caused me to fail all but one of my classes. And because of that, I was put on academic probation, and eventually I was academically dismissed. I was able to appeal this, though, and the university gave me a second chance. With that second chance, I was able to throw myself into the USI Theater Department. We have a wonderful acting teacher who has inspired us and has given us the best education possible. And he's also just there to talk to us when we need someone to talk about everyday things. USI is all about opportunities, and I was able to find a love for lighting and theater, and I was eventually able to design a student-led production. Freshman year, I was shy, academically unimpressive, and antisocial. Senior year, I'm on the Dean's List. I'm the secretary for the National Theater Honor Society, APO, and I'm an RA. It's weird to think that my academic journey is almost at an end, but my USI faculty cares about my education and has done everything in their power to prepare me for the future. After graduation, I plan on pursuing my dream as a voice actor and as a lighting designer. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to listen to my story. Alex, back to you, my good sir.
Right back at you. Thank you for sharing your courageous personal story with us. There's no doubt you made the right choice in USI and were right where you were supposed to be with the resources to make the absolute most of your second chance. Here's to your future success, Blake. Nursing and health professions at USI are top-notch, with Bachelor of Science in Nursing students regularly achieving 100% pass rates on state boards. Tori has special motivation to succeed in her online Bachelor's in Respiratory Therapy program. She earned her associate's degree from USI in 2014, so she didn't think twice about returning to further her healthcare education. Like so many students these days, Tori is an online learner. Check out her educational journey.
Thanks, Alex. Hey, everyone. When I began my college search as an undergraduate, it was important for me to find a place that not only promoted academic excellence, but also a sense of community, a home away from home. The University of Southern Indiana was that place. A place where there's opportunity to grow academically, professionally, and as an all-around individual. USI's College of Nursing and Health Professions has a strong history of graduates boasting successful pass rates on national exams and for preparing its students for leadership roles in healthcare around the country. Not only did my early academic experience prepare me for the front lines of the COVID-19 pandemic, but USI also afforded a vast array of other opportunities. I was able to participate in various organizations involving religious and sorority life, intramurals, and the Global Engagement Study Abroad program to Ghana. I was even able to sing the national anthem at my commencement ceremony. With all of these experiences, when I decided it was time for me to continue my education after being in the healthcare field, I knew I wanted to return to USI. The online Bachelor of Science in Respiratory Therapy option was a great fit for me. The coursework is flexible for professionals and parents with access to many of the same resources as attending classes on campus. The course material is presented in a variety of ways that appeals to different learning styles. A college education is more than learning skills for a job. It's about learning how to balance being a mother, an employee, and being successful on my online program. I am a testament to receiving sound, evidence-based teaching from experienced professors at an institution dedicated to my success. USI has provided me with the knowledge and confidence to excel wherever I go. Back to you, Alex.
Tori, I can't thank you enough for sharing your college experiences with us, juggling family, work, and educational commitments. What a role model you are for your son. From here, there is no doubt you'll continue to soar. Cheers. How incredible is the University of Southern Indiana? I'd like to thank Dr. Rashawn and all the dedicated students and alumni who joined us to tell their inspiring USI stories. They have given us a glimpse into what it's like to be a Screaming Eagle. From the devoted faculty and staff and caring environment to the forward-thinking mindset, there is something here for everyone. Don't take our word for it though. This place is a must-see campus, so schedule your visit today. That's all the time we have here at the University of Southern Indiana. We hope to see you all on campus real soon. Cheers, everyone.